I'm Katrina Cotton for InvestmentPitch Media. Alpha Lithium Corporation has secured a $30 million U.S. investment from Uranium One Group. Uranium One Group, one of an international group of companies, all wholly owned subsidiaries of the Russian State Atomic Energy Corporation, better known as Rosatom, manages one of the world's largest uranium mining holdings with a diversified portfolio of assets. It is developing projects in Kazakhstan, Tanzania, Namibia, and in South America. Rosatom recently assembled a team of lithium industry experts within Uranium One to focus on constructing one of the world's largest lithium portfolios and to become a very significant provider of battery-grade lithium to key international manufacturers. Alpha Lithium has formed a wholly owned subsidiary, Alpha One Lithium, which will be the sole owner of Alpha Lithium's Tollier lithium deposit in Argentina. The 27,500-hectare deposit is located in the Argentine province of Salta, neighboring multi-billion-dollar lithium players in the heart of the renowned Lithium Triangle, a region rich with hydromineral raw minerals with a high concentration of lithium. Uranium One's wholly owned subsidiary, Uranium One Holding, has agreed to invest $30 million U.S. in exchange for a 15% ownership of Alpha One Lithium, with Alpha Lithium holding the balance of 85% and retaining full control of Tollier. Management and the board will be responsible for deploying the invested capital. The transaction is limited only to Tollier and, when closed, is expected to leave Alpha Lithium with approximately $45 million in cash, free to focus expansion and development efforts on its nearby Salar del Hombre Muerto, where the company continues to expand its 5,000-plus hectare foothold in one of the world's highest quality and longest producing lithium salars. Following the completion of a bankable feasibility study on the project, Uranium One Holding will have the option to invest an additional $185 million U.S. to acquire another 35% of Tollier, thereby increasing its ownership to 50%. Should Uranium One exercise its earn-in right, the $185 million U.S. will be directed toward the construction of an initial 10,000 ton per annum LCE commercial production facility. This initial production facility is intended to be the first module of several, allowing production to be expanded if and when it is desired. If Uranium One were to issue a large capital call associated with a planned expansion in which Alpha Lithium may choose not to participate in, Alpha has an option to sell its equity stake in Alpha One, receiving fair market value plus a premium of 25% for its position, as well as having a right of first offer to solicit higher offers. Brad Nickel, Alpha's president and CEO, stated, "This early-stage asset has attained a truly game-changing breakthrough for our shareholders. This sort of milestone is rarely achieved by a company with less than 2 years of operations and with a valuation at this level. Exercising the earn-in right implies a value at Tollier of $529 million U.S., not including any additional consideration. Including the maximum additional consideration, the implied project value would be $604 million U.S., which is over $750 million Canadian for the Tollier asset alone. Uranium One has the ability to earn 50% interest in Tollier, and Alpha will retain a 50% working interest in a salar that is funded up to the point of commercial production. Having gotten to know Mr. Shutiv and his team over the past few months, I am truly pleased to be partnering with Uranium One, an internationally recognized large-scale project developer. I have no doubt they will match our hunger for fast and full development of the Tollier Salar, in addition to offering large project execution experience and significant downstream contacts in Europe." Andrei Shudov, president of Uranium One, added, "In alignment with our stated strategy of securing non-uranium mineral resources, Uranium One is very excited to work with the famous Alpha Lithium team to advance the Tollier project. Located within the renowned Lithium Triangle, the world's most prolific lithium region. This partnership agreement represents a scaled approach to expanding Uranium One's lithium production, while allowing Uranium One and Alpha Lithium to collaborate on the development of Tollier and implement efficient extraction technologies. The shares are trading at $1.64. For more information, please visit the company's website at alphalithium.com. Investor Relations is handled by Rob Guzman of Xander Capital Partners, who can be reached at 844-592-5337 or by email at relations@alphalithium.com. I'm Katrina Cotton for Investment Pitch Media.